You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live from First Class Sounds, it's the voice of DJ Scream. Big Bank Black is here, and it's time for another episode of Big Facts, representing that Chi-Town. We got the one and only. Y'all wanted him on Big Facts. He pulled up. Sure. Lil Durk is in the building. Give it up for Lil Durk. Lil Durk.
Vibing.
What's up with you, man? Now, before we start, you know, it's tradition, man. Raise your right hand, man. You got to swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Can you do that?
Sure.
Or you can plead the fifth.
I'm gonna do that regardless.
You gonna do that regardless, all right? That's his way of being sworn in. What's up with Lil Durk, man? Holla at us. You good?
Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Just vibe. You know I had to pull up on y'all though.
Yeah. What's been going on with you like day to day? You know what I'm saying? You obviously always spending a lot of time in the studio. It seems like you've been killing the features of lately. Salute to you on that. What kind of mindset you been in lately? What you been on?
I just been working. You know what I'm saying, vibing, just trying to get out of a certain zone. You know what I'm saying? Try to overcome this hump. You know what I'm saying? Just go extra crazy.
When you say hump, what you mean by hump?
Just I'm trying to like level up as far as like charting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More festivals, stuff like that. So
not just on killing the street, cause you killing the streets.
No, yeah, like that's my number one goal.
Yeah.
The streets forever.
Yeah, signed to the streets.
Yeah, but it's like you got to give her a certain hump too to put you in a different category.
Nah, facts. Start doing the festivals and all that shit.
Yeah.
Top
shit
of
we
the
never
bit.
did for real.
Yeah.
So how have you been? Have you had any change in the approach to your music of late? Like, let's say in the last year or two, like, have you had a different approach?
Oh yeah, I just started putting more meaning to my music. At first it was just rah-rah, like no subject for real. You know what I'm saying? So I just started just speaking to them, like speaking to the streets, speaking to what you're going through, what your people's going through, what people going through around me. I said when I start sticking to that subject, everybody around me start feeling it more. Even who was around me but wasn't listening to me.
How you feel about in Chicago drill music, right? And I'm sure when you move around now, you hear like everybody on drill music.
Yeah,
like it's overseas, New York is on it. How you feel about that?
That's good.
It's good?
That's perfect.
Spread
As
it
long as
out.
they know where it came from.
Like that's the whole goal of doing shit. Like if you ever want to do something and when people copy you, that's just letting you know you're doing it right. Like you can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was it growing up in Chicago? Like, as a jit, like I was.
Oh, it was different. You know what I'm saying? The violence wasn't there, but it's just different because once you step out that porch, you a man by yourself. Like, it don't matter what age you is. Like, it's the same struggle, the same story that everybody got. Mama ain't got this, daddy locked it. It's the same shit. So it's on you to overcome, I'm saying, what was going on at the time. But me, I've been on my own, like, getting to it.
You moved away from Chicago?
Yeah, I stay out here.
Yeah. Are you happier that way? I mean, of course, that's home.
Yeah.
You feel like, you said,
Not yet, because y'all embrace me like family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for real.
A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't get that. Like,
So that's the difference. You'll say, what's the difference between this city and your city? Just even not you being from your city, just like from the outside, what's the difference between Atlanta and Chicago to you?
The main difference is y'all got a family vibe here. Everybody love each other. Like everybody got differences and beef, but everybody love each other. You can call this neighborhood, this big coming from this neighborhood and squash the beef. I'm saying, and everybody back to the money. Y'all number one goal is money.
Yeah.
See, in Chicago, it's like they number one goal is war. I'm saying, so you ain't no big homie you can call because the young niggas ain't respecting none of that shit.
Why you think that is? Or has it been like that for so long?
No, it's just reckless. Like, that's just how it was. Then when the music came along and hit the scene, it really just said, like, it really just took off and said, just fuck all that shit, no rules type shit. Yeah, so Atlanta got a vibe that I needed. Definitely.
How you chop it up with some of the youngers though? Like if they coming up, like some of the youngers that, because you probably admit some time ago you was wild, you know what I'm saying, but you don't got more intelligence.
All the young niggas, like I fuck with all of them because, you know what I'm saying, that's how I was when I was looking at Future and Meek and all them. I'm like, damn, these niggas turned the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So now I see how they looking at us like, damn. So I just try to do like little shit like help them out, give them features or have them come to the studio.
Yeah.
Shout them out, post their music, like the little shit count. Like you ain't gotta
that
do
shit count.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta overdo
Like
the
y'all
shit.
nigga make a hit just off knowing the dirt, think I'm hard.
What? I'm telling
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna answer the phone, you call me, all that shit. So now I'm saying that's how I embrace the youth. Like I fuck all the young niggas.
Who you locked in with in Chicago now? Who you think the next nigga out of Chicago?
Man, I can't even say that because it's a few of them. I'm saying, you know, you got like Cowboy, you got Polo G. Herb ain't new nigga, but you got Herb still.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out Herb. You got, it's different artists out there that you probably never heard of, but they fuck with a different type of wave, like Cole Bennett. Shout out Cole Bennett. Like, he got his own wave. Like, it's to the point where he's shooting videos for somebody, different artists, and they stars the next day.
Yeah.
So it's probably artists I ain't never seen or heard of, but it's like when he touch them, they gone, but they be from Chicago.
Oh, well, he shoot video?
Yeah, Cole Bennett.
Oh, I ain't never heard, but he hard, though.
Man, hard. Labels can't even touch
He
him.
the one.
Yeah.
He the one.
And he independent.
Yeah.
For real.
He the one.
You ain't never heard like Lyrical Lemonade?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's them.
That's the same nigga.
Yeah.
What that whole, it's a group on?
Yeah. It's a group on, but he like the face of it, so.
What's some of the shit they shot? Like,
Man,
that I probably
he shot a
know.
lot of man, that's a lot of shit, bro.
Didn't he do some shit for Drake? No, what? I don't know.
He
man.
did. It's a lot though, bro.
He did
I can't
a lot.
think right off
Anytime
top.
you see these videos and they just be like
with the jug
look,
on it.
Yeah, look better than all of them. It's probably Cole Bennett.
I'm telling you,
Real
He
shit.
hard like that.
Yeah.
I
Creative.
got them numbers up there, too, huh?
What? Numbers down. It's to the point where artists like, man, I shoot a video with Cole Bennett. I'm finna be rich as hell tomorrow.
For real shit.
Yeah.
If you could think of a way to clean the streets of Chicago, what you think? Like, what would you do? Like, if you had the chance for them niggas to listen to you and be like, okay, let everything be dead in Chicago, kill the beefs. Like, this even had that much authority over the whole city. What would you tell them niggas?
That's the number one goal.
Facts.
I mean, not that's number one goal to stop it, but the number one priority for like us in the streets and like politician wise is to stop the violence, slow it down much as possible, and then start with everybody like just coming together. But like I say, it's hard because you probably got him over here thinking he that, but his young niggas don't even respect him. So even if he be like, "Come on, let's come together," they looking at his ass like, the fuck on.
Where you think it's
that's how
we talk about
that's how it is,
all
bro.
the
Like
time.
that's how it is, bro. Like
We talk about all the time.
that's why it's hard, it's difficult.
Nigga ready to whack him?
for sure. Like you can't just be
What it like that?
like it's all about.
You think it's so Chance went at the education system. He said, "Look, we just need to put some money in these schools." You
shout
think
out
that got
Chance,
something to do with it, or you think it's just
All that help, bro. All that help.
Yeah.
Like it don't matter who's saying it or who's doing it. Like it all help. So by him doing that, help a portion of it. Now you got to fix this portion, fix that portion of the city, and they got different people for it.
But this shit is going on that niggas ain't gonna never be able to respect each other's side, though.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
It's life, man. It's the
Yeah, that's
streets.
what I'm saying. Like, that's why I been telling him, like, when he asked me, like, what could I do to goddamn, I'm like, bro, certain shit
It's
just
came.
won't never stop.
Like you be hearing them stories back then, well y'all are old, but like back then I'm hearing stories about my uncle, my pops, them how they ran the streets and it just like down there today they just stopped the shit like now we just gonna let that shit go like just certain shit ain't meant to
talking
be.
about like 30 years or some shit?
So
Shit.
they trying to stop shit in 2 days. That shit ain't gonna work.
Man, niggas are hell nah. Yeah, this been goddamn decades of this shit. This shit ain't finna stop. This shit finna get worse.
Yeah.
They say them numbers going down in Chicago, like,
Yeah, we need to
Murder rate low.
get it all the way down. Like it's just for everybody to figure it out like in their own way. Cause it's impossible right now for one side to sit in a room with another side. Like overnight. I ain't saying it ain't possible, just overnight it just ain't gonna happen.
too many people, too many loved ones, and that shit been too disrespectful. One thing about Chicago artists, bro, my son Lil, he be telling me about, he be letting me see, them niggas be disrespectful, boy, after that shit. But
That's why I say it's the
I ain't
music.
never seen no shit like that, boy.
That's like the wave. Like it was to the point somebody asked me like, how can we start a campaign to saying stop saying people dead homies and weed? Man, never. That's like stopping the violence. Like they got their mind made. Like you got to show them more than that.
Niggas is on FaceTime. He showing me niggas on FaceTime with each other. Yeah, playing it out. But where you at though? Yeah. Ready to slide for real.
But it's everywhere.
No, it's everywhere, but it's
it
kind of different.
What was that?
I don't know. It's a nigga. It's called 51 Ops or some shit.
I don't know.
Yeah. that
Man,
shit-
everybody, them niggas up there crazy, man. Them niggas disrespectful, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's just the culture of it too, though.
Oh no. You talking about Timo? His name Timo. He ain't dead. Yeah. See, it's fucked up. You think everybody dead out there, that motherfucker?
Say he what?
No, he ain't dead. His name Timo though.
Oh,
Like, he
okay.
doing his thing in Chicago too.
Yeah. Is everybody excited about All Star coming there?
Man, ain't nobody going in there shit.
Man, no, it's fucked up though, cause I ain't gonna lie, when
Nobody
people,
going in there shit.
cause everybody I said or talked to about it, it was like, man, I ain't. But it be like, yeah, I know, but at the same time, it be in my head like, man, y'all got our city fucked up, like the
Real
whole
shit though.
like the whole view of like, man, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah, but say
everybody be like, hell
like,
no.
I used to go to Taste of Chicago. Like it's places where you can go kick it on some tourist shit.
Man, yeah, better not be out there with you, playing with them folk, man. Them folk gunning your ass down.
I don't know, man. I just hope everybody's safe and just get in, do what you gotta do, and get out. Yeah.
You going to there?
Gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I got to. But it's just, I'm picking and choosing what I'm doing.
Man, bro, them shit is a war zone for real.
No, you
like,
just gotta pick and choose what you're doing.
and how you moving.
Yeah, I know you're not finna tell me you finna book me at a Trenches Club. I know better. Gonna be
What the name of that club used to be? Adriana's.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Yeah.
They shut Adriana down.
Motherfuckers getting killed in that motherfucker, out that motherfucker.
That shit used to be lit though.
Yeah, that's
I remember
be
me and
the
Allie
clubs
flew
that
up
pay
there
the
by
street.
herself. Just me and Allie went up there. He had a show just by himself and that motherfucker had a couple niggas in there. But them Chicago niggas, guess what? Them niggas don't like each other, but get what they do? Them
They
niggas,
like
they respect each other, because get what niggas say. Bro, ain't nobody the nigga around him. Anybody get
And
killed.
what's so crazy, that's how in Chicago it'd be like, oh, it is what it is. But like, soon as you step outside Chicago, you step in Atlanta, New York, anywhere, Chicago, everybody ride together. So it'd be weird as hell. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nah, for real.
yeah.
Nigga was like, goddamn, shit, bro, I can't, nigga give you a scrap, but I can't tell you good. Now niggas be bringing you to your city, be like, you good, bro,
man,
you
Meek
good.
told me that. Meek told me that a long time ago. He like, man, I want to come to your hood. I'm like, you at your own risk, bro. I'm not for to tell you like, you good, bro.
Right.
Nah, this shit can go
I'm not
up.
even good. Yeah,
This shit can go, this shit can go up. It is over. Nah, real shit.
like, yeah. I had to tell him like, that just made him fuck with me extra hard.
Yeah, we had came out there and shot a video out there one time with Allie. And over there where y'all be at and shit, with Keith and all them niggas.
Yeah.
The niggas up there telling us we good. I'm like, bro, we ain't good, bro.
Man,
We
I don't be
cool.
trying none of that shit.
Yeah, but nigga, you trying to like, I'm telling you. Bro, shut up. I'm just go in and say what's up to these niggas, man. What's up, player? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure I'm good. I can't see you, nigga. I don't know what you nigga might not respect. That's the thing about it, but these niggas don't respect a nigga enough to say, don't break.
That's back to the first conversation.
Yeah,
They don't give a fuck who you is. Like,
period.
if you ain't out there with them and on a daily basis, like teaching them, they ain't trying to hit none of that shit. All that. He was the man back in that shit dead.
Man, that shit.
Man, that shit over with. I'm telling you. Like, if you one of them and still, it's to a certain extent where they respect it. But other than that, it's over with.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. I'm thugging.
I don't try to come out and do all that shit you did 12 years ago, none of that shit.
That's why I said nigga ain't gotta stay. Man, niggas gotta get out of these young nigga way, man.
Sure.
You stay active, one. You gotta get out of these young nigga way. These young niggas crazy, bro. Everybody from the street fucked up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know right now niggas thinking niggas have to wake up every day and think of niggas that ain't with them no more. This shit just, niggas be needing help, bro.
Sure, and them motherfuckers be scared to say it, though.
Yeah, be scared to say it. Like, if you ain't got no, just, I guess, a chick or something that you know this yours, not the one for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I know how you rock, you know what I'm saying? You really got somebody right there to, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Like, that's how I do it. Like, either the studio, her.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? We be trying to get young niggas to tell niggas how important it is to just choose one female, you know what I'm saying? It cool to have a hoe, but I'm just saying, like, real nigga shit, that shit is important.
You and me going straight home tonight.
Yeah, I'm going straight home.
B3.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Let me out.
You feel what I'm saying?
It ain't bad if you ain't, but I ain't gonna lie, like the female to help you get super focused, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It make you, I'm telling you, that's your second thought.
I had the crib, it was just all us in that motherfucker. We in that motherfucker 100 deep every day. She like, what the fuck? This some little boy shit. Made me get on my shit, like, so you need that extra arm.
Nah, real
She
shit.
got me out 100, for
Real
real.
shit, though.
I'm thinking it's
not just
cool.
know anything. Don't go get you no anything, but you know what I'm saying? But you know you got something. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, bro, because them folks see shit that we can't see.
You get you anything, it's gonna backfire about a month.
Nah, real
Gonna be
shit.
in the worst position.
For sure.
You gonna smell it. You can smell that shit, man. You can smell it.
smell it
coming.
literally.
Ready to kill yourself.
You
Literally.
smell it coming. Nah, but I think that's important, though, man. I'm preaching that to these young niggas, man. Because get what? niggas who out just in the street thugging fucking out of your hoe, woo, you ain't had your mama, you ain't had your daddy, woo. You feel like don't nobody love you.
Don't it seem like them people always fuck their money up too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Just,
focus
if you
on the
just
wrong
got
shit,
somebody
like-
like, okay, somebody love me, you start thinking different and moving different.
Yeah.
I ain't finna be riding around no stick, goddamn, bro. I'm gonna just bring the little pistol. I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? You can start doing shit different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got somebody to
Cause
go
you do
home
got
to.
motherfuckers out here riding with 4-5 guns on you got 2 hands.
Right.
The fuck
Like, bro, what you got all that shit
yeah,
for,
you ain't
bro?
even into it.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it just make you think different, like, cause niggas don't have nobody don't be loving these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody love
You
them.
niggas, bro,
They just
who?
ain't put it
I'm
together.
talking about,
enough
like,
to know
on no
who
day to
love
day, I love you, hug, have a good
Right.
day.
No, you dead shit though.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
dead ass
Yeah,
serious,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
On some
though.
real shit. Like,
Somebody love
these niggas
everybody,
just
though.
waking up to their pistol.
Yeah. By choice.
I know a bunch of niggas just waking up to that scrap. That's it. Like,
Yeah. By choice though.
But no, you I ain't gonna lie, cause you got. I know I got a lot of my guys who I know, like, yeah, this like where it's at, like it's over with. Like, you know, niggas like us gonna get, man, you got $1 million. I bet we finna go hit the property. We finna go. Them, they finna go buy all drugs. They staying there. They not leaving that motherfucker.
Damn.
fucking that.
That's just how it go. That's just how
Yeah,
it
real
is.
shit. Real shit.
I still love them to death.
Yeah. If somebody coming up rapping, man, you know, you've been through some record deals or what have you, would you tell them to like put the brakes on signing the deal and try to do the indie shit and grind it out first, or
See, it's different, bro, because a deal don't work for everybody and independent don't work for everybody. You know what I'm
depend
saying?
on-
You just got to make sure whoever you sign with or fuck with, just make sure they family. Don't look
Yeah.
at the money first. Like,
Yeah.
you can't look at the money
Yeah.
because
Facts.
you have the money with no support, no vibes, and then when you go broke, you just like everybody else. See, I'd rather take less of money with a machine behind me, cause I know what I'm gonna make.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Have a whole lot of money, then they don't fuck with you. Now you fucked up. It's over with.
Yeah.
You gotta have. If you don't have shows, none of it, you over with.
You had the clip on Instagram where you had the line about French Montana. He jumped in your comments and saluted you and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all been back on rocking like speaking basis.
Man,
or
we
you
just
keep
studio.
it-
We just did like 18 songs.
Oh, y'all rocking.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
boy. That was my first time like fucking with him for real.
Okay.
When I was just in Cali, so it was like we chopped it up. It was weird
That's
at first.
good. No,
like,
it's
I ain't
weird
been-
'cause,
I'm like, I ain't
yeah.
been stood with you like
Yeah.
4
But he
years.
was one of the early ones to salute you, the
Yeah,
Coke
shout out
Boys and
French.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody
See
fuck
that
with
just,
man.
but it just the type of shit I'm trying to aim for is like speaking to the streets, like just sticking to the name, the voice. You know what I'm saying? Because like talking about that, motherfuckers looking like, damn, I always wanted to know what happened, and you just giving it to them in the music now when they listening.
Yeah.
Back then they wouldn't listen, but now it's like ears like, damn, let me see what you talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out French though.
So that's dope. We can look forward to some music coming out from y'all. That's real dope. What else you got up your sleeve for the 2020, bro? What can we look forward to?
Touring festivals. I'm excited about this one album, man. It's gonna be crazy.
That one
That one.
with your boy.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm speaking the code. I just cracked the code though. I just cracked it.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna crack with their head, but this shit gonna be next level for sure.
Bangles.
Next level,
Yeah.
Man, Durk, appreciate you coming through, my brother.
man. You know that
Before
y'all
we
family.
leave, I ain't gotta ask you this, man. Is he all right? This nigga, I see Durk all the time.
Yeah.
Talk to him. This nigga headspace like, you know what I'm saying, next level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he locked in. You know, when you let people, they all right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Mentally.
on.
yeah. I'm learning from y'all too. Shit,
Nah, real shit.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Nah, you tuned in?
Yeah, like you show hella love.
Yeah.
You show love too. This nigga right here. He know it's
brother.
on some inside
Nah,
shit.
for
Like
real,
that
my
motherfucker
brother.
makes shit happen.
For real, man.
Show that.
Nah, we locked.
We appreciate you. Lil
Love,
Durk,
bro.
you know what it is. Big facts. It's official. Salute.
Searchkey.
Follow Big Facts on social media at Big Facts Pod.
Live for First Class Sounds, you know what it is. Big Facts. It's DJ Scream right here, Big Bank Black. We got a special guest up in the building because we've been asking every artist that come through here about their mental health and are they all right and things of the such. So we want to give it up for Dr. Lola. Dr. Lola has joined us on Big Facts. How you doing, Dr. Lola?
I'm well. How about yourself?
So introduce yourself to the world and let them know who Dr. Lola is and what you do.
Okay. So I'm going to correct you. Everybody calls me doctor, but I'm a nurse practitioner.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay. We
Ain't
do
your
the same.
Instagram Dr. Lola?
No.
No? Okay, my
it's,
bad.
It's dopamine fiend.
Okay. All right. Lola. Lola is here.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but it's cool. So I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and it's my passion. Ever since I can remember, I just love mental health. So I went into it, and now that I'm in it, seeing our Black men suffer is why I'm here with you guys today, why I went to Black. And because if you look at research according to Health and Human Services, Black men only utilize 5 to 10% of mental health services, yet they face the most obstacles today in this world. And so why is that? What is the fear?
So the first thing, let me ask you, is the stigma of mental health, right? It's kind of like this thing, like if somebody got some mental health issues, oh, you crazy, stay away from them. So I think the first thing is whether you go to a licensed person or whether you just go to talk to somebody you feel comfortable talking to. A lot of people just don't want to talk to nobody about their mental health issues. I openly say I went to a therapist. When I was touring heavy, it was too much anxiety and stress for me, and I went to a therapist, especially since, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying, just to be able to talk to somebody about what's going on. And you find that you're going to get like real simple answers. It don't be that complex, but just being able to talk to somebody is pretty cool. So I guess from your perspective, what's the first step if you're feeling like stress, anxiety, or some type of mental health issue? What should a person do first?
I think the first thing they should do is recognize what they're feeling. If you don't recognize it and admit that something is wrong, then you're not going to go get help.
There you go.
So that's the first step. And then knowing who your safe people are, who is someone that you can talk to, because I think a lot of people are afraid of judgment, ridicule, shame, doubt, things of that nature. So if you have close people in your, like I like to call it, your safe spot, people that you know, hey, I'm feeling like this, and someone who is like, okay, you're feeling this, so let's take you here, let's do this or let's do that. I think those are the first things that you have to do in order to get it. But being able to recognize that you do have a problem.
And then outside of that, like how do you think like artists and athletes and people of the such should approach it? Because I think a lot of them just try to sweep it under the rug and they don't want to talk about it. Like how do you think they should approach it if they're feeling like we saw Summer Walker, right? Summer Walker just came out and was like, I can't do the rest of this tour. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? How do you think that people that are higher in the fame ranks should handle it?
I think this is my opinion. I think anybody who gets into Hollywood needs to have a mental health evaluation. I think that should be something that should be in everyone's contract. I think that's something that somebody should be on board on the label, like somebody who they can talk to, like if I'm having an issue, hey, or even seeing weekly or monthly or whatever the case it may be, and so they can get it out of them. Because sometimes you don't recognize what you're going through, and somebody has to tell you, and you're like, if you think about it, like when I look at Black men, I think all Black men in America suffer from some form of PTSD.
What make you say that?
Okay, let's first growing up, most, I'm not going to say all, were raised in a home with a single mom, right? So you don't have that father figure in the home to see what it is to be a man. Then we have socioeconomic classes, right? So we come from different struggles. So it's a lot of struggles. So say I hear people tell all the time, we were poor. We didn't know how we were going to eat. We had to share a bag of noodles. All that is traumatic. Yeah. That's traumatic, not knowing that you don't know where your next meal is going to come from, or, if I'm going to eat, so I got to make sure I go to school so I can at least get breakfast and lunch because I might not get dinner tonight. Like, that's traumatic. And just growing up not knowing those things. And then let's not say you see kids with TV. If you see a man that looks like you literally get killed on TV. So now, back in the days, they say the cops was afraid of us, but now we're afraid of the cops. So you putting your hand on the steering wheel, don't shoot me, don't kill me. That's traumatic. All that is forms of PTSD. All those are traumatic experiences that Black men face today.
Yeah, you're right. Now, coming from, when I speak for the streets, so I'm asking questions for, like, people come from the streets. Do you feel like we automatically, like you just saying the shit we went through, you feel like it's automatic post-traumatic stress, right? How do we fix ourselves? Like, if we don't want to go talk to, because like you said, safe place. Some people don't have a safe place. When you're in position that you the head, just say, you the head of your crew your family or whatever, who do you talk to? Like, if you don't want to talk to her, you can only pray, basically.
And so, again, like I tell people all the time, because that's how it is in the African American community. They're going to tell you, hey, go to church, pray about it. But God can only do so much. The pastor didn't go to school for this. The pastor doesn't have the resources that's available to help you to get to where you need to get. So if you don't know, how can you grow? Right? I mean, they can pray, but faith without work, like they say, is dead.
What if you're on the other end and you see somebody that's mentally ain't right, and what should you do? Like, if you know somebody just ain't right, what's the first thing you think that? Because sometimes it's like, man, if I would have did this or said this a week or two before they might have taken their own life or whatever the case may be, they might still be here. So if you see anything wrong in any situation, what you think somebody should do?
I think they should go to that person and like, hey, let them know that you care and make it know that it's genuine. Because sometimes, and like Nick Cannon just posted something the other day, right? I mean, today, I think. And he was saying, what was the guy's name? Said something about Orlando Webster.
Everybody said Nick Cannon sucked their dick or some shit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Why he say that? He did that? I hope he ain't did that.
We don't know till, Nick Cannon talk about it.
Yeah, but
What the hell that boy do that for, though? Why
he wigging out.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's people with Antonio Brown.
Okay, I get what y'all saying.
Antonio Brown wigging out.
Who is that?
Antonio Brown, the football player.
What he done did?
Everything.
But he just lost everything. That's traumatic. Imagine you've been making. He lost his job,
contracts, everything.
He lost all his contracts. He's about his children, his wife,
everybody.
Like,
and fast in the last year.
Right? Not even in a year. In a couple of months.
Last 6 months.
And what type of things he doing to wig out? What y'all think?
So they had an armed robbery situation at his crib where basically his trainer was locked up and all that shit. And now they're trying to find him because they say he's an accessory to it. They can't find him. So my first thing was, did y'all try in the house? Because if you watch the Aaron Hernandez shit, football players is dealing with CTE shit. Like, it's some real shit. Like, 30-year-olds got the brain of an 80-year-old. You see what I'm saying? So
from all that banging around and shit.
From all them hits. They say football could be the equivalent of having like 30 car accidents a year. And if you have one car accident, you can be fucked up. So imagine just consistently being just banged up and shit like that. So Antonio Brown,
fucked up, he ain't letting them folk catch him. And he got plenty of sense. And nigga ass ain't letting them folk run down on it.
Yeah. That's the way to look at it.
I just think, man, coming up the way we come up, man, you doomed. You know what I'm saying? You doomed, and then when you do have the strength to make yourself, you know what I'm saying, to take yourself from a bad situation, the road to do that be so heavy that you do be fucked up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you make up in your mind as a child, okay, I'm tired of eating bologna. I'm tired of eating goddamn pork and beans, like, and you just get on your grind, you know what I'm saying? All while you grinding, no matter what you're doing, hustling, playing football, basketball, whatever, it's obstacles there, you know what I'm saying? And you losing people along the way. You seeing people turn for the dollar on you. You seeing, you know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, that shit'll fuck any nigga up. You know what I'm saying? So if you stay fucked up under the bridge, you're gonna be retarded. If you go get you some paper, you're gonna go crazy. Like, what the fuck is going on?
How do you win? It's like a no-win.
So that's why it needs to start in elementary school. They need to make it mandated. I think mental health classes need to be mandated. So when you recognize it, because so many people have childhood trauma that has not been resolved, and it goes into your adulthood, and it's kind of late. It's like an onion. You got to keep peeling until you find the root.
Thing about it though, you ain't gonna be able to go just put that in schools, because then the other kids who feel like they ain't retarded gonna be teasing like special ed sped, what we call. But you on that sped, but that shout bus and nigga.
So no, I'm not talking about. So right there, that's the stigma that we talking about right there, right? You just said it. You retarded, crazy. Those words.
Yeah, niggas don't understand that.
But that's why people are afraid, because they hear those words.
Yes.
But if we can desensitize it and make it and normalize it and say, like, if a man cries or you see a little boy cry, instead of saying what you crying for, stop crying, you're a boy, boys don't cry. Instead, ask him, like, what's going on? Why are you crying? So he can be
I get
more,
what you're saying.
able to speak about his feelings and not have to boil it in. And then before you know it, that's how you have these people who just snap because they're afraid to talk to someone. But if people are more approachable and say to you instead, hey, let's talk about this. What's going on? Tell me how you feel. Okay, I can see why that's happening. That can prevent Yes, and that can prevent the depression. That can prevent the anxiety because now we're able to talk instead of brushing it under the rug or taking it to church.
Now, not to put this all on you, but that's your position for our chop up and everything. But another realistic part of it is just money. I mean, healthcare don't cover mental health care. So it's like even if you got Obamacare or whatever the case is, you can go get your blood pressure or whatever checked out. It don't cover that. Like usually 0%. So I'm just giving you these problems because somebody might be watching and be like, "I love to go get some help.
Okay,
I ain't got the money."
So. And unfortunately, I don't have the actual. I posted it on my business page, but actually, it was a law that was passed, the Health and Disparity Law. Okay. Whatever insurance you have, they have to give you the same amount, same benefits equal as in mental health.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was just passed. I don't know under whose administration, so I don't want to misquote.
We know. Because he did it himself.
So, but yeah, so now, because like I have my own private practice, and so when I look at clients' insurance.
And that's Mindset Healthcare, right?
Yes, yes. So I'm able to see, it's equal now. It's equal. So no, that's no longer a problem. So if you have some problems and you have insurance, or people take cash and they'll work with you. We have sliding scales if people don't have insurance. And, you tell us, and this is what I do. I'm passionate about it. So it's not about the money for me. So if somebody comes to me and they're telling me they're suicidal, they need meds and this, I'm not going to turn them around because they don't have insurance or they don't have money.
What kind of medicine you can get? Because I'm feeling suicidal right now. I need some drink.
You got a cough, don't you?
Yeah. What can you get? Nah, but for real though, this shit is serious, man. Like I see some little niggas, man, I know, bro, you ain't got it all. The shit you just said out your mouth, you're not sane. The things you just did, like, I see people do shit every day, like, that just amaze me. Like, how the fuck could you do that? Like, when you watch the news, that's why I don't watch the news. That shit is depressing. Like, how could you do that? Like, man, you fucking crazy. You just killed your grandma?
Yeah.
Your sister, your cousin? Like, man, I don't know what the fuck the world is coming to. Like, it's something, I think it's damn near designed to run niggas crazy, man. Because you go to jail, they run your ass crazy now. Like, they trying to break you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of solid niggas that done stayed solid, kept their brain, get out of jail, but it's a lot of niggas come on worse than Vietnam, boy, from that chain gang, bro.
Like we were saying, the hole. The hole is the biggest thing.
Man, that shit
talking to Red about.
Designed to break you, bro. That shit designed to break a nigga.
Trayvon Martin is a great. I said Trayvon Martin. Yes. The one that Jay-Z did a documentary on.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Khalid
And he still ended up killing himself.
Khalid Browder. He did.
Still ended up killing himself.
Yeah, but I mean, you like.
Didn't even do it. Like,
for a book bag.
You got to have sunlight for your health.
For a book, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of it. People don't know, like, the vitamin D from sunlight, all that shit. You got to see some sun for your health. So if you're in a hole, not seeing no light.
Don't even know what you look like yourself. Ain't no mirror, no nothing. You don't even know what the fuck you look like.
You're going to lose it.
Yeah. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
There's no way. And I don't think, and when you look at the because I was going to work at a prison, but I just couldn't. My soul wouldn't let me when I went and did my tour and how they just put black men in cages for that's their free time. I was like, they're not dogs. They're not animals. But the mental health that's in the jails aren't even, because it's so many. Like, if you look at the jails, 90% has some type of mental health illness, but they don't have enough providers to give them the services that they need. And I don't feel like it's genuine as well, because these big companies come contracts and they make money. The prison system is very lucrative.
It's a business.
Yes.
That's why they got it where they can goddamn all these swatch ahead laws to where goddamn when they get you, they got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell these young niggas, man, this shit ain't what it used to be, man. Like, these folks don't figure out this shit is a business.
It is a business.
You know what I'm saying? They started it up as a business, but now they really putting that shit in effect. Like, man, I know some of the motherfuckers locked up. It's pathetic.
It's overcrowded. They gotta let somebody go eventually.
Everybody come home. I just got out. You don't see them no more again. They just went back. This shit fucked up,
The
man.
vicious cycle. The vicious cycle.
Like, I just think goddamn niggas are afraid to say they going through shit. Like, that's all a part of being an adult. Females or men, because a lot of these bitches, they ain't got it all either. You just the niggas. They ain't gonna call them bitch females, I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean, I'm not
But
offended.
you know, we on big facts, so we just talk how we want to talk.
I'm not offended.
They ain't gotta buy this shit, they can do whatever, man. We got our own badge, man.
Right.
We'll keep YouTubing, man. Nah, but for real though, all bullshit aside, them females be kind of crazy too. These niggas be done ran these girls crazy, man.
Yeah.
But if a woman have told me everything I did, like, so you sat at home and came up with a story that you believe. You probably was doing this, and when you saw her, y'all went here and went that. That is retarded. I mean, that is a mental problem.
You said that's a mental problem because they kept up?
Not kept up. You didn't get what I said.
Okay.
All right. A woman will make up a story in their head on what you're doing wrong and believe it.
But it's not true.
It's not true. It didn't happen. I didn't even think of doing that.
That's called delusional, correct?
Or that, but and
I didn't even think to do that. Like, I was just in the car wash.
The brain, I said you have to also remember the mind is gonna believe whatever you tell it.
It's just as bad if, let's just say, a rapper, he rap, ain't never been in the streets, and he really think he a street nigga.
He getting paid for it. He getting paid for this. He getting paid for this, so he in character.
He in character?
I'm saying you
sometimes they go off the set and still think that's who they are.
Bro, them niggas know they ain't that. They just still be in character trying to trick.
Believes whatever you tell it.
Mm-hmm. And so they get caught, and then they start telling on everybody.
A lot of people call it the Tupac syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Tupac was or what. I'm not here for that. But I'm just saying, like, they tell themselves that they are hard, and they really think they're hard. You know this, Black.
Nah, fact.
You know
Yeah. I'm trying, bro. Like, but I just look at them niggas like, rap niggas, man, shut the fuck up, man. Don't nobody care about no rapper. I'm talking about a female, bro, because this has happened to me. This has scorned me. I come in the house and you tell me what I just did when I wasn't even thinking about what you thinking I could have been doing. And you really believe it. Like,
so I was listening to your podcast the other day, and you were saying the 4 agreements. I read that book, right?
That's the
number 1, don't assume.
Yeah, exactly. You can't assume shit, man.
Because if not, you gon'
You can't. Everybody got their own movie in their head. Like them books say, you got your own movie in your head where you the actor, the producer, the director. So you doing whatever in your favor. You the star in this movie, like you said with the rappers. Nigga wake up in the morning and look in the mirror.
I'm a gangster. Can't tell me nothing else.
That's your
I'm
affirmation.
trying to find their favorite TV gangster, and I'm him.
Yes. I'm hard.
Man, that shit that's all that shit mental illness, bro.
Yeah, it is. And just for the record, my final statement is we all ain't nobody 100%.
I'm fucked up.
We all look.
I know I'm fucked up, but I ain't making up shit in my head, bro. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up far as goddamn. I just be tweaking, you know what I mean? Be tweaking out and shit, like, fuck going on with them. But I ain't goddamn just lying them. You got people that will really lie to themselves, man. What that is, that's just a motherfucking liar. That ain't retarded.
All kind of different terms.
It depends. Like, it depends on what you lying
you got
about.
grandeur, you got schizophrenia, you got bipolar, we got bipolar.
Right.
You got
So those are
type
all
of different
Different levels.
levels of.
Right. So it all depends. It's all individual.
Now, I know some niggas know they lying. Like, bro, you know you lying. Shut up.
You can't
just
tell
told
them
me-
that though. That's mental illness. You can't tell them.
You hate.
You hate.
Yeah, because I tell them like, bro, how, bro? I just see you a damn lie. You know me? I'm gonna tell a nigga like, you lying, brother. Nigga got them and then walk off and tell another nigga, hey, that nigga always. But you still lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what in your heart. But get what? Them niggas, that's mental illness. Them niggas don't even know. Because in his heart, he still like, fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
Because he done convinced himself of a lie. That's one thing I never did. Never tried to do, not even when I had court cases and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit got down. You know how you bucking all the way to the end? Fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't do it. Them folk done came down from 5 years to 2 years to probation. Now, when you get down to probation, hold up. Now, I did kind of do this shit. I'm gonna go take that probation. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will keep on and then go get 25 years. That shit happened to one of my buddies. Like, free Jafar. Jafar and them know that whatever happened, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, he supposed to took that little bit of time at first. Like, Jabbar did the same thing. We tell him, nigga, bro, don't go to trial. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, you like, fuck that. I got these folk beat. And that shit'll fuck your world up, bro. You can't make I ain't never make a false story up in my head, bro. You can't do that. That's my only sign. That's the only part that get at me when I see a person like, I might tell the person, you is retarded. But I'm saying that because you know you lying, bro. Or sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? You went through my phone and seen whatever you seen. Now you done draw the whole movie.
It made your own reality.
Yeah, you made a whole movie of this. I'm telling you what it is, man. I just hit the whole one time, man. That's all. No, you love her. I don't know that. I'm just saying whatever, just whatever. Not me per se, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people just make up stories and so what do they do? What do they come to?
What they come to? Give them your Instagram, all that. Let them know.
Give these folks some help.
if they want to start the narrative to get help.
Yes. So I'm located in Fayetteville, Georgia. The name of my practice is Mindset Healthcare. I do medication management, group therapy, individual therapy, HIV prevention, substance abuse treatment. Like I said, mental health is so broad. So.
And I just gotta ask you some real shit. If you get a little stressed out, you ain't 100% either.
Right. Oh, of course not. We all have flaws.
How do you deal? What's some of the things you do to deal with, we won't say your mental illness, but just your pressures and your anxiety?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely suffer from anxiety.
Me too.
I have it bad.
What pills they got for anxiety though?
They have plenty. They have
get some CBD, man.
We got
what
plenty
CBD do? I've been taking some little pills, man, because I be out there.
We got Boost Bar. We got
Clonazepam.
Yeah, we got Clonazepam.
That's what I've been taking.
No, hold up. I don't advocate that. Is that stuff addictive?
It is, but that shit work. That shit work.
Okay, so let me.
It's bad for your liver, your kidneys, and it might be bad for something else. So you might call you.
Right. So let me hit topics on the medication.
I'm saying I think it.
Let me hit topic on medication.
Please.
So medication is not for every disorder, right? It is, but if I have somebody, so the thing I don't like about when it comes to medication, if somebody has diabetes, right? Diabetes type 1, their pancreas is not working correct, so we give them insulin. Nobody shames them for taking their insulin. So why is it if I have somebody who's depressed, who's attempted suicide several times, somebody who has anxiety so bad that they can't even drive to work, why are they shamed for taking medication?
Well, I don't think the medication is bad because it's helping. I'm talking about, the commercials when you see, if you take this, it'll help your heart, but your ears will fall off and you'll be fucked
that's
up.
That's every
in your liver.
drug.
So
and they
that's
have
what I'm saying.
Every drug that is on the market, I don't care whether it's mental health, medical, has some type of side effect. Every drug does.
So do you believe in natural healing? Like, it might be better to smoke some weed than... Because weed is not known to have side effects or long-term side effects, right? Or there might be herbs or some other shit that people can use. I mean, do you agree or disagree with that?
So I agree from an individual standpoint. Some people need some people don't need medicine. All they need is therapy. Some people do need medication.
Okay.
Some people, if they want to try herbs, there's plenty of natural remedies out there.
I think weed helps.
I mean, it can until you start lacing it and doing all
Who gonna do that?
I mean, people do that.
Lacing with what?
There's marijuana, there's CBD, which takes the THC out. There's other things.
What's the difference?
I'm just saying the THC ain't there. So you get everything that happens to you when you smoke weed, except, you don't get like the head rush and all that.
Oh, you get high? You don't get high?
You don't get high, you get relaxed.
Man, that ain't it.
But if you look at all the drugs that's on the market when it comes to mental health, our body naturally produces them.
Okay, that's good to know.
So like...
I think my fear is just like it's a drug. So what happens when you decide you don't want to do the drug? Because I've seen people, I'm keeping a buck in my family, get on the medicine, and doing better. Yeah. I'm fucking with them. Then they get off of it. I'm like, whoa, they way worse than before. before.
That's because the medication was working. So now they're no longer on it. So guess what?
But
They're
I'm saying
back to
this-
where they started.
No, it's worse. It's like withdrawal.
Oh no, you gonna
That's why I said. So it depends on. So if I have somebody who's bipolar,
keep taking this shit.
Keep taking it.
If it's somebody's bipolar or schizophrenic, you're gonna take medication for a lifetime. There's no way around it.
Wow, you don't think it can be healed?
It's a chemical imbalance.
Got you. All right. So it's just like being diabetic.
Yeah, your pancreas
I got
is
you.
never gonna work again.
I hate the word never.
Type 1,
Type 1.
not type 2. It's a difference. With type 1, your pancreas doesn't work. It doesn't produce the insulin, so that you have to take it. If not, you're going to go into a coma. You're going to get sick. Same thing. If I have a client who is bipolar schizophrenic, they don't take their medicine, they're going to be running up and down the street naked, right? So they're going to end up in a psychiatric hospital because they're not taking their meds. Same thing with if you're not taking your insulin, you're going to end up in the hospital. So it's the same thing. So I don't think it should be shamed.
Before we had all these medicines, though, how do people cope? That's my last question to you. Like before we had all these medicines, some hundreds of years ago, how did these people cope? They didn't. Think they just was crazy?
I mean,
It wasn't that much shit going on in the world.
right?
That's
But you
true.
remember back in the days,
When
they
they
would
put-
remove your brain.
But when they
What do you mean? Oh,
They had the low. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that now.
So y'all ever seen the one who flies the cuckoo nest? You remember that? Okay. So they used to do what's called a lobectomy, and they would remove parts of your brain because they didn't have medicine, or either they would do shock treatments. There was no medicine, so technology has improved because they didn't have medicine. So that was
take the medicine that had you take parts of
But you gotta think, like back in the day, coming up. I'm glad you said that. Coming up back in the day, when we was young, it might be 2 or 3 crazy people in the whole neighborhood. Like they go that crazy lady, or they go that crazy man talking to himself. It's so much of that shit going on there, like zombie land. So it's like whatever they putting in the food, back to the food.
I agree with that.
Whatever they putting in the drugs, whatever that a nigga consuming, and seeing your visual with the news, with the Instagram, back again. Fuck Instagram, social media, all that shit, bro. That shit is making you retarded.
Yeah. I agree with that. Social media it's a devil and a curse.
Yeah, because just think about not being shady. Just think about the women that don't look that good in pictures to post. Think about what it does to them when they on trips and shit with their family trying to take pictures. That shit is like, that in itself could be a stress. Waiting to see if somebody finna put a bad comment up under your picture or some shit because one of your friends posts. You get what I'm saying? All that shit is psychological.
Definitely, and it like depression is the #1 disability in the world. So, and suicide has increased, especially amongst teens with social media, because bullying, cyberbullying, is at an all-time high. Because back in the days when you get bullied when we were younger, it was just in the school, but now somebody can post something on the internet and the whole world can see it. So.
We appreciate you pulling up. Give everybody that Instagram. So again,
we got to bring you back. We got to bring you back.
We're going to bring you back once somebody admits they got like an issue. Like
one of
the
you
artists so far, like we good. But if we get an artist that's like, I need help, we're going to bring you back.
But substance abuse is an illness.
Yeah.
Substance abuse is an illness. That's your message to the artist.
Is the weed substance? This not substance.
I look at substance as anything that you take that makes you feel good, that alters what you're trying to avoid.
Lola, you drink wine?
I'm about to abuse
Drink
this
wine?
shit.
But you don't abuse it.
No, I don't abuse it.
I'm about to abuse this weed forever.
But I mean,
Snoop Dogg doing all right.
I mean, it's a difference. I don't look at marijuana as that bad because of the research that has been made behind it. Cocaine also has some medical research behind it. So when you look at
cocaine, gonna be a crackhead.
No, I'm saying, but when you look at some of these drugs, we use them. Like my background is emergency. We use cocaine if a client is internal bleeding or nosebleed. We'll give them cocaine and they'll stop the bleeding immediately. So we use some of these drugs to help for medical things.
Again, nigga, that powder at the hot
They use Percocets and
Yeah.
all that shit too.
This
But-
shit crazy.
They use it all.
Yeah, they use it, but this will be another topic.
Yes, we're going to bring you
Yes,
back. We
there'll be another
appreciate you.
topic.
Thank you again.
Yes. So again, I'm in Fayetteville, Mindset Healthcare. I told you if anyone needs anyone to talk to or, We do it all. So come and see us. And my Instagram for that is at mindsethealthcare.com.
Okay.
I mean, I said .com, but that's the website. But at Mindset Healthcare is the Instagram.
At Mindset Healthcare is the Instagram. At Mindset.
Yeah, I gonna get y'all some help, man. Quit being in denial, because I'm damn sure finna get up now and get me some.
There it is.
Thank you, Lola.
All right.
Big
Thank
facts.
you for having me.
Shouts to Lola.
Follow Big Facts on social media at Big Facts Pod.